What up, guys? Today, the topic is how long does it take for the narcissist to get tired of the new supply? And the answer to that is depending on how patient the new supply is and how long it's going to take the new supply to figure them out, to figure out that. So everybody has boundaries. We may have bad boundaries or weak boundaries, or by giving them the benefit of the doubt, the narcissist, or, having, not honed our intuition, or if our intuition was telling us things, we still want to give them the benefit of the doubt. And whenever you do that, you actually are kind of denying your intuition. You're not trusting yourself. You need to fully trust yourself, and that's one of the healing processes that need to take place. And loving yourself, you need to love yourself first before you love others, and put yourself first in these situations, in relationships, and always listen to your intuition, listen to your body, listen to what your body is telling you, your mind's telling you, and your heart's telling you, and never doubt it. I've heard people say that it could lead you wrong, but I've never had mine lead me wrong. So that may be dependent on you as an individual, but if you have honed your intuition really well, then in my case, I would listen to it every single time at this point. Yeah, it just depends on how long it's going to take them to, figure out, because they're going to have boundaries too, and their boundaries may be stronger than yours were. And if that's the case, then they'll be there a shorter period of time because you're not going to put up with that. They're not going to put up with, at some point it's going to dawn on you that you're doing everything for the narcissist. They're doing nothing for you. They don't care about you, and they're cheating on you. Whether you caught them or not, it's happening. And so, the actions don't match the words. They ghost and disappear. They fly off the handle real quick. They're black and they're white. They're using people to triangulate you with. So, eventually the new supply is going to get just as tired as you did, and they're going to get wore down and wore out too. So it just depends on how their boundaries are, because if they have no boundaries, then they could stay with them a lot longer. But that's to say that they don't even value themselves at all, because having boundaries is to value yourself, and to say at some point it's not worth it to you anymore, and there's abuse here. And some people will take that stuff all the way to the death of them, so it really depends. But typically speaking, it's going to be similar to yours. But if you're the grade A supply, you probably stayed with them longer than the other supplies will, and you've given them a lot more chances, a lot more opportunities, and a lot more love than they got from other sources of supply. And that's why they liked you and stayed with you, because you had a quick recovery as well, because you grew up this way. And so you have a lot of love, and you have your emotional field is strong, and you're tough. You could handle it. You can handle the abuse. Most people can't handle that kind of abuse. So a lot of times they're going to be in and out a lot quicker than you were, because they didn't grow up with this type of stuff. They get bored a lot, and being impulsive, the way that they handle business with their partner is going to be the same way they handled it with you. They're going to tell them the same stories they told you, the same lies, and they don't change their narrative because there's no soul in there. There's nothing in there. These are all stories that they've made up. They've taken from other people and made them their own, and they've just made them part of their track whenever they meet somebody, and it's all a lie. Everything from their history to their current life to their future faking. All the things in between, where they were when they weren't with you, or all that stuff. So how long will they stay with the new supply? It just depends on how much that individual can take, and how much they're willing to take, and how potent their supply is. because eventually the narcissist is going to get bored and lead them to. So anyway, give me a like, a thumbs up, a subscription if you haven't subscribed yet and you like the content. Stan Tall sold you up. Peace out. Love y'all.